ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Sasi Malik Sher, and I am here today to talk about baby books. I have got a number of questions. How have I made Shania start reading the books? How have I made her familiar to the books? So this video is about that. Books are very, very important for the development of brain of children. Children are very curious, so they look at books, they want to feel them, they want to learn things from them. So it's your duty to bring a book to your child, and the child will automatically get used to it. Books of all kinds are available in the market. I have a few over here to share with you. The first question always is when to start reading. When should a baby or a child start reading? For me, the answer is 2 to 3 months old. When the baby is very young, you give a book into the baby's hand and you swift through the pages. The baby will play with it as a toy. The baby is going to be attracted by the colors. They're going to touch it, they're going to feel it, and that is how they will start reading. This is the time when you should give the books to the children, which is 2 to 3 months old. The more you give your books to the children, the more they're going to love them, the more they're going to touch them, the more they're going to play with them, the more they're going to get used to them. My first recommendation is pick the flap or lift the flap book. These books are available easily in the market, and what you do is you pick the flaps up, and that makes the babies very, very happy. So you see these books, they have flaps, and you pick the flaps up and something comes under them, something is visible under the flaps. So the babies get very, 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 very happy when they do this. So buy, flip or pick the flap up books for your babies. This is how they look, and this is how you do it. The second recommendation is the touch and feel book. So I ordered these books online. I've got these two. I've got a series of them. Basically, I have 12 of these. These are touch and feel books. You can see that the monkey's ears are touchable and they feel different. The tail is different. When you touch it, it feels different. So the second category of books which I recommend are touch and feel books. Same goes for this one. That's not my unicorn. And you see, you can touch the hair of the unicorn. You can touch the ears of the unicorn and touch the tail of the unicorn, and it feels different. And it makes babies very, very, very happy. Okay, so we have talked about the textured books. Now let me tell you, the more the book is colorful, the more vibrant colors a book has, the babies like it even more. So such books, this book is called Goodnight Bing. So I've got this for Shania, and this is her favorite book. She loves reading this book with me. She would sit, and I remember that she was 5 months old when I was here, and I said, "Good night, Owlie," and she said, "Wow," to this yellow bright color. So this is what babies do. They see the colors, and when the colors are vibrant, they become very, very happy. The next are sound books. I've got a few examples here. So you can play the sounds with these books. It's the garden sounds. This one is the Winter Wonderland. Let me show you how it works. When you press this button, a sound comes out. See? So So your child then knows where is the button, and the child presses those buttons to listen to different sounds. Here is crackle of the fire, and then they're singing. Same goes for the garden sounds. There are different pages and there are different birds and sounds are available. You can check different books, and you're going to find a number of variety online as well and in the bookstores as well. Then I've got this Rainbow Song book, and this is a beautiful book, and it has this speaker on top of it. When I press it, this is for the kids to learn the colors. Right? I do not recommend buying the paper books like so. See, it's a paper, it's not a cardboard. So the children are going to tear them off. Their kids, of course, they don't know. They're going to, my Instagram has a lot of questions. People A number of people ask me that how is it possible that your kid does not tear the pages off? They do. My kids tear the pages off, so I don't get such books for them. I get books which are made of cardboard. The pages are of cardboard so that they do not tear them off. Such books are very difficult for little babies to take care of. So they are going to tear them off no matter what. Another book is Mimi and Me. Mimi and her busy mom, sorry. So this is also the same case. It's going to be torn off if I give it in hands of Shania and the little one. So these books are for me to read. I keep them in my hand and I read them to Shania and Sikandar. Now the next question is how to read a book to a baby. Use your fingers. Pinpoint the fingers and pinpoint the things when you're talking to your child. I talk to Shania and I tell her this is a unicorn. It's a horsey. It's a horsey. That is when she knows that it's a horse. When I'm telling her, if I'm talking about this page, I would say, see, that's a mouse. That's a mouse. And that's a unicorn. That's a horn. These are the ears. So, if you're talking in baby voice, that reaches the kids better. So try to talk to your babies in baby voice and put your finger on all the things so your baby knows what you're talking about. For example, this is Shania's favorite book, I'm a Big Sister. So I point my finger at things. This is Shania. This is baby Sikandar. That's your brother. That's a bunny. And she becomes very, very happy. There's mommy and there's daddy and there's Shania. And then there's Shania's brother. This is Sikandar. And she becomes so happy. This is Nana. This is Daddy. This is Mommy. This is Shania going potty. And Mommy is changing Pampy. And she gets very, very happy because she sees us doing all these things. Shania is giving dudu to Sikandar. So, I talk to her and then she points her fingers. And the next time she picks the book up, she tells me, Mommy is doing this, Shania and Daddy and everybody. And in the end, she'll tell me that we are eating ice cream because there's an ice cream picture there. So she tells me, Mommy, Sikandar, Shania, ice cream, Mom, and all of that. So talk to your children when you're reading a book and point with your fingers when you're talking. You have to be very consistent with the reading. So my daily routine is bath time, then there comes dinner, then we read a book, and then we go to sleep. We read every day. Shania and Sikandar and I, we sit down in a bed and we read every day. We don't exactly read the text, but we go through the pages of the book and we touch and we feel and we talk and I point at things. And then Shania gives her point of view and Sikandar babbles whatever he understands, and then we go to sleep. I have a bookshelf on which I have placed all the books. Now Shania picks her own books. She goes to the shelf every night and she brings a book of her choice. Let your child do that because that makes them feel better. When a book is of the baby's choice, they feel good and they like it when you read it to them. There are going to be some days when you bring a book and your child is going to throw the book away. You bring the book back again and Shania throws the book away. That day means that they do not want to read. Do not force your child to read. If there are some days when she doesn't want to look at a book, she doesn't want to read, that's totally fine. Do not force it. Another important thing is that your child mimics you. Whatever you do, your child is going to do. If you are a reader, you read the books. You pick a book up randomly and you're sitting and you're reading. I have seen Shania go to her book rack, she picks a book up and she sits down and reads. So if you read books, your child is going to read books too. On YouTube, read aloud books are available as well. So instead of all the cartoons that you give your child on YouTube, why not give them read aloud books? So they see the pictures and they listen to a story that's going on. That will help them better. So I get most of my books from Kitab Bazaar online. And then there's another page called Pick a Book. And if you think these books are expensive, then you can go to the old book banks which are available in Sadr Rawalpindi, and there must be other old book banks where pre-loved books are available. You can always buy books, but do buy them for your kids and please build a habit of reading We need more children and more grown-ups who are into books, who read, and who become better people. Thank you very much. That is all for today. Inshallah, I shall see you in the next video. Take care till then. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.